Hi, my name's Dr. Murray. I'm a professor at Bakersfield College and I teach in the Bachelor of Science program in Industrial Automation. I'm sitting here in one of our labs at the school and I'd like to try and answer three basic questions for you. First of all, what is industrial automation? Secondly is, why is it important to get a bachelor's degree? And third, why would women be interested in a program like industrial automation? All right, so first, industrial automation, what is it? Well, the word industrial, it just means that we're not focusing on residential, we're not focusing on retail or commercial. We're focusing on businesses that basically build things or move things, and so that's why we call it industrial. The second word, automation, well, that's the control of any kind of machine. So maybe the most simple one that you might be familiar with is a sprinkler system for a residential yard. The sprinkler system just has a timer in it and it tells the valve to open and shut at certain times of the day. So that's an automation system. Okay, so the second thing I want to answer is, why would you want to get a Bachelor of Science degree, and why would you want to do that at BC? Getting a Bachelor of Science degree is valuable when you go to apply for higher level positions. When a company posts their job openings for a good, well-paying career job, they might get several hundred applications. And they need an easy way to get that down from 700 down to maybe 50 that they want to look at. And one of the ways they might do that is they might say, okay, let's only look at people with a Bachelor of Science degree. So if you don't have a Bachelor of Science degree, you're quite likely going to automatically miss out. The other question is, or the other part of that question is, why do that at Bakersfield College? Why not go to a university? Well, it's pretty simple. At Bakersfield College, it's going to cost around $10,000 in tuition and fees and books and things to get your degree. If you go to a university, you're going to spend maybe 4 times that, maybe 10 times that to get your degree. It's much more economical to get your degree at Bakersfield College. So far, our graduates, 100% of them have gotten good jobs after graduation. In fact, future employers actually come to the campus to talk to our students to try and entice them to apply at their companies. Now, if you go to university, depending on what you major in, you might have a hard time finding a job after you graduate. The third question is, why would women be interested in industrial automation? It's not a traditional field for women to go into. And it's kind of like the situation where having your Bachelor of Science degree gets you into the short list of the applications. Being a woman gets you into an even smaller list. And the reason for that is pretty simple. Women are severely underrepresented in industry. In fact, only 10 or 15% of all engineers are women. So when companies are recruiting, they want to try to address their lack of diversity, and they're going to take a close look at any women that are applying for those positions. So the application pool, say, started at 200. They narrowed it down to 50 after they took out everyone that doesn't have a Bachelor of Science degree. And then they might say, okay, let's look at people that have 10 plus years of experience, and let's also look at the women that applied so that we can maybe improve our diversity. So really good reasons to come here, Bakersfield College, and get your Bachelor of Science degree. Now, to find out information about the program, the easiest way to do that is go to the BC website, and the first thing that pops up is the Student Information Desk. There's a blue button there you can click on, and that'll connect you with someone that will help you out with information about the program, tell you what you need to transfer into the program, and get you set up. Okay, I look forward to meeting you. Talk to you soon. Bye.